Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another trading session with In the Zone Trader. Hope everybody had a great Monday, great start to the week, and ready to rock and roll today on Tuesday. How is everybody doing? Getting situated here this morning. Let's go ahead and pull up the NQ daily chart. You can see overnight we didn't have much movement at all. We still have this inside candle from the prior day. It is a hammer, so we're looking more bullish. Maybe if we break 427, we could continue going higher, but and get back into this range here. But we do have the 21 EMA overhead. We'll see what will happen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ES daily chart. Again, similar story. ES is forming an inside candle from the overnight activity. Very, very tight range as well. We are potentially running into this downward trend line resistance there. And so we'll see what will occur. This is that tight range overnight. You could see here we were just sort of oscillating back and forth in this trading range. Right now, where looks like buyers are trying to make their way up to 400, maybe the overnight high at 421. We'll see. We have about 6 minutes before market opens. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's any news today. We had news this morning at core retail sales and employee cost index. The numbers were actually just slightly lower than forecasted. We'll see how that plays into the market today. We do have news at 10 o'clock Eastern. Business inventories month over month. It is a yellow folder, so it may or may not present some volatility in the market. We'll still keep an eye on the 10 o'clock candle. Updating some trend lines here before market opens. Okay, I will be right back. We are going to be market open in about 4 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, we have about a little under 3 minutes now. All right, we have under a minute. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's go. Okay, market opened. Let's see if it wants to come down and get us here. Okay, that was a very quick stop loss. Okay, that worked. Okay, that didn't. That was the move I was looking for, but I got stopped out twice. It's okay. Okay. We have this bearish look now. And by bearish look, I mean bearish trigger. Not really a bearish look per se. Target's down here at 358. Looks like we're about to tag it. There it is. Question is, what do we want to do here? Okay, that didn't work. See if we can hold this level. No. Okay. Oh, that was quick. See if we want to go up here. No. All right. That was not good. See if we can get that bounce again. There we go. Price action's a little sloppy this morning. Good morning, Tyler. How are you, sir? Okay, can we get that bounce again from VWAP? No. Happy to hear you're doing well. We're going to short it now if it comes up to VWAP. At this point, we're almost at target anyway. Yep. See what we do at 300. I think I might just place a buy order at 300 and see what happens. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, great. Put another order at 300 if it wants to come down and get us. Okay, we just hit that target. See what it wants to do here. Almost. I'll go ahead and move it to break even. So Tyler, I took off the trailing just to experiment today, but we'll see. I want to make sure I either risk 6 or make 15 no matter what. So we'll see what happens. Okay. This was a short right here. Shorted at 300 to see if it works. Because there's been times where like the trail gets me and it ends up hitting the 15 points. See, right now the trail would be good to protect me, but we'll see. All right, so it worked. I guess there's pros and cons to trading both systems. All right, we are kind of breaking down now. So we just tested the overnight low. I believe this is the trigger lower here. Kind of want it. I missed it. There's 15 points right there. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. All right, that hit target. We'll see if we want to buy it at 300. We still haven't hit the target yet, so it might just go without us, and that's okay. Whoa. That was not good. That was not good at all. Probably shouldn't have taken that long anyway at 300. We have clear resistance overhead. I'm going to try to take smarter trades. We will try it here because it looks like we're trying to get some bullish momentum. Let's see. All right, can we go up? It is a battle zone. All right, I tried it twice. No good. Now the clear bearish move is working. Sometimes I get stubborn with one direction when I know we're in a downtrend. All right, we hit the bearish target. Let's start taking some smarter trades. Okay. I will try to take it here at short, the standard deviation level. This is a really big candle. And go down. No. All right. Let's try to short it here. No. All right. Buyers are relentless right now. That area. Okay, can we get the tag and go? This is actually a good setup. But can it get me? Okay, can we go up? Up, 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 up. Uppity, uppity, up. Keep going, come on. No, there's Tyler, there's an example where the 5 points would have got, the trailer would have got me out and I wouldn't have hit the 15. So I guess I got to keep track of them, but it's kind of hard when you're streaming. See if it tags me again. It's like so close. Yeah, very close. And that would have worked, but it missed me by a tick. That's a little frustrating. And there is a target. Now we are at VWAP. Let's see what we want to do here. So this is the candle that's going to help you make the decision, the one that's forming right now. Okay, I guess we're gonna go bullish here. Can we go up now? Bounce off VWAP. Can we get above 350? Or yeah, 350 might be resistance. Oh, there we go. All right, we got it. Okay. So I believe this was the trigger. And 72 is the target. Okay, we just hit target. Let's see what we want to do next. Talk about a crazy amount of buying. Usually you see more aggressive selling. This is more aggressive buying. If you look at the 5-minute chart, it's ridiculous how big that candle is. Okay, looks like maybe we're running into resistance here, but 400. Let's see what we do at 400. 400 is the next major level. Okay, it's going to be a short of 400 if we come back up. Okay, can we get the flush? Oh, almost got stopped out. There it is. There's a stop loss. Okay, well, that was worth a shot. I'm going to try to take the opposite trade now. Can we get more buyers to step in here? I know that potentially standard deviation might be in the way, but we'll see. Buyers are defending 400, so doesn't look like, yeah, there's that flush. All right, well, oh boy. All right, we are going to short it now. I would just like for it to just come down at this point and just hit my target, but don't like that it's going back to 400. Don't like that one bit, but let's just see if it flushes here. Ooh, that's not good. This is definitely a battle zone for sure. And I think the bulls are winning. Oh boy. See if we can get that flush still. I did place my stop wider than normal. At this point, okay, it didn't get me out. You guys see that? It tagged me, but it didn't get me out. What a bunch of BS. Alright, come back down and get me. Out. There we go. Okay. Try another short at 400 if it wants to come up. Okay, can we get the flush? Flush, flush, flush. I'm going to put my stop above this area here. See if we can get that flush. Okay. It's a stubborn level. At this point, I'm moving it to break even. It's got to flush now or never. So I'm done with this trade. Break even. I'm glad I moved it to break even. That would have been pretty bad stop loss. Wow. Now you're just getting tons of buying. Our golden ruler moves up to 80.25. Good morning, Hella. Just saw your message. How are you? So we did break the overnight high with this 1006 candle. I'm glad to hear you're well. Did you figure out Ninja, or is it still not opening up for you? Yeah, I know. Trading on a Mac with Ninja is tricky. I'm glad you were able to figure it out. Where is my runner? Right here. Okay, looks like the runner's about to be taken out. Yep. Runner was taken out. All right, let's see what we do here at the standard deviation level. Well, I don't think you're being silly if you think it's an area of resistance. Or you think if it breaks down below it. Stop limit order, yeah. I think the buyers will have to defend 7,000, and if that potentially breaks down, then yeah, you can potentially see a flush below 7,000. Okay. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Price has significantly slowed down. It's kind of going sideways for the last 6 minutes. 7,000 on ES. Will buyers defend or not? Okay. This might be a short here. Let's see. Yep, this is going to be a short. But I think it already left without us. Yep. It did. Okay, I'm going to buy at 400. See if we can get a bounce back up. Buyers will need to defend this level. Okay, that was failed. Wow, selling all of a sudden. Oh, that's normal. That's normal. You just got to work through your emotions. Getting scared and getting out early happens to the best of us. Okay, I might have a short opportunity here. Let's see. Okay, I shorted at 90.75. See if it wants to continue to flush lower. Almost there. There we go. All right, we hit the bearish target. And now potentially we might be going down to VWAP. Let's see how we do. Just remember how it's okay to be wrong. Just don't let the times that you're wrong be very expensive. So when you're scared, that means you're afraid of either giving up profit or being wrong, right? Which that's completely normal, by the way. You just have to learn to be okay with being wrong. And you have to let the trade work. Based on your idea, right? So you'll work through it. You will. All right, I think at some point we probably break this wedge to the downside, retest VWAP and 350. Let's just see what happens. We held this level of support down here. Now we have potential bullish setup. Let's see. This is kind of a really big candle. Yeah, it would have worked for 15 if I bought it at 400. That's okay. Question is, do I want to get back into it? Sure. Let's see if we want to go back up. Okay. Stinks that I got stopped out by 2 points and it goes up. All right, let's see what we want to do here. I just hope it just goes up and gives me my 15 points. It's trying. There we go. There we go. So this was a pullback to test VWAP, then it goes up, which we should expect since it was above the VWAP. Well, we didn't test VWAP yet. We needed to come all the way down and actually get close to it or tag it. So right now, remember I said we were trying to test VWAP. It never came down. There was buyers here at this level. And if you're probably wondering why, this is where we closed yesterday. I have the purple line here is where we closed at 5 p.m. Eastern. So sometimes that will act as a potential level as well. So you should always be marking where we close the prior day. That's my guess of why maybe buyers decided to show up here. Again, I don't know if I'm right about that, but I do know that buyers did step in. Now we're holding 400 now. And we're holding these EMAs and the standard deviation level. Target is up here at 435.25. And I don't try to take the full move. I mean, this is a 32 point candle. So that's $600 risk. I don't want to put on $600 risk trade. So I try to break it up into pieces and see if I can get 15 points risking 6. I just have to be very, very good about where I get in, where I think price is going to hold and go up, because I'm only giving myself 6 points of wiggle room, which is a little tricky. I tried to get in there bullish. Complete rejection here. I'm going to try to see if I can get off this bounce of this trend line. I could be wrong, but let's just see if we can get it. A lot of sellers decided to step in here, so can we move up? Okay, moving it to break even. Can we get 15 points? That stinks. Okay. We got like 3 points, but at least it was not a losing trade. Let's readjust our trend lines here. Just this trend line up here as well. Okay, we're going back up, it looks like. I'm going to try to buy it at 400 and hope that we hold and go back up. Okay, we're almost at target. Okay, I got like 5.5 points on that. I'll buy it again at 400. Let's see if it wants to go back up. Okay, we're almost there. All right, we got it this time. 15 points. I'll try it one more time. Okay, wow. That was aggressive. Takes me out and then boom, bounces up. Kind of sucks that that happened, and it did end up hitting 15 points. But yeah, that was super unfortunate. That's trading for you though, right? It happened so fast too. All right, finally hit target. Finally hit target. I'm going to actually try to short it here. Could be a mistake, but I actually think it's a good place to short. I will move it to break even. See if we can continue getting this flush. I got half the move, so let's see if it wants to keep going lower. All right. See if it actually triggers lower. Doesn't look like it wants to, so that's okay. We'll wait. Okay, it didn't trigger lower. But it would have hit my 15 points. Yep. Okay, we might get potential bounce here. The reason why I got in a little earlier and not let this candle finish forming is because I was paying attention to the ES and it looked like it wanted 7,000 to hold. Let's see if this doesn't look good now. Gonna get stopped out. Yep. All right, that was me trying to jump the gun and paying the price. See where we are now. Technically in this bearish move here. Okay, we'll try a bullish trade. Okay, I needed to go up now, or this is going to be a very big stop loss. Ugh. Yeah, that was nasty. Should have just accepted the smaller risk. All right, can we go up? No. All right. Okay, we got that one. Let's see what we want to do from here. Okay, we're going to try a buy at 400. Let's see if it wants to hold. This is kind of marginal. Let's see if we can get buyers to step in here. You got this, buyers. Let's go. Sometimes you got to cheer them up. I do, but I'm seeing this higher low, and I'm seeing. I'll show you what I'm seeing. This may not work. You're right. This is a marginal trade, but this is what I was seeing on the 5-minute, Tyler. I was seeing us holding above this 8 EMA on the 5-minute. And look, there it is. It's going up now. That's what I was seeing. I'm going to try it again. Okay, add it to the position. Let's see if we can go up. Yeah, those EMAs are pesky. I probably shouldn't have gotten into this trade as well. It's not looking so great. Bad trade. Buyers might step in here though. We'll see. Based on the 5-minute. But I probably shouldn't have been in this trade in the first place. And I'm widening my stop loss, which is not good either. So probably breaking 2 of my rules here. Not good at all. Forcing a trade. Doubling down. Let's talk about all the things that I did wrong on this trade. Forcing a trade, doubling down. Widening my risk. Not obeying. Not following my rules. My God, there's so many bad things about this trade. I would love for it to work though. We're here. I might as well let it work. But man, this resistance. I would love for us to just get this spike up, like boop. All right, there we go. That's kind of what I was calling for. Oh, man. There we go. Do not try this at home, folks. Not for... Well, I already told you guys why that was probably a bad trade, but I was looking at the higher time frame. I do keep an eye on the 5 minutes. I'm glad it worked. Try not to make a habit of that, though. We did hit target. Sometimes if you ask the market nicely, it'll give you what you want. Oh boy. I'm glad we got above this stubborn level though, so I'm hoping we get to see more buying. Now I'm going to wait for this candle right here that's forming to see what we want to do next. Okay, we broke this. That's good. I will place my buy order at 403.75. Tyler, that's my strategy back in the day, was buying at the 1-to-1. Question is, do you think it's going to work within 6 points of wiggle room or not? My old logic was take it at the break of the 1-to-1, but your stop loss would have to be all the way down here. So you're basically looking to risk, what is that? Almost 16 points, 15 and a half points. So if you're going to risk the entire length of this candle, you probably want to be looking to also get that in return as well. What you could do is you could take it at the 50% pullback. So you can buy it here at 411.50 and give yourself like a 7 or 8 point loss to try to get 15 points to the 150 level. You could also potentially do that. I think I might just buy it here now at 406.75. Oh, wow, that was nasty. Literally just insta stop loss. That was pretty nasty. But now we have a short at 400 if it wants to come up. This has not been an easy day of trading, I'll be honest with you. This price action's kind of a little funky. Yeah, it stinks, but it's okay. Okay, can we get the flush? Flush, flush, flush. I don't like this trade. I think we're going to get stopped out, but crazier things have happened, right? Or I might flush. Yeah, we'll see. It's definitely struggling though. Okay. It's almost there. There we go. 15 points. It worked. That was pretty straightforward trade. Nice. Okay. The target's still all the way down here though at 361.50. So we still got a ways to go. Question is, do I want to sell it at 400 again? Give it a try. Just have to be patient today. This price action is not moving very fast. With the occasional like big candles like this. Let me see what the volume looks like. Do we still have good volume? Still early in the day. Volume is okay still. At this point, I would rather it just go down and hit VWAP. That's a clear level, clear target that we want to be gunning for if we were the sellers. There it is. Now I'm going to see what this candle wants to do. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're at 350. I don't know if I want to buy it. With VWAP right there above us. So do I want to short it at VWAP? Maybe. See if it wants to come down. No. Okay. So we are going to take a long at VWAP now. I already hit target. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to try to short it here. Okay, that did not work. All right, what levels am I missing? Missed that buy. I don't know if I want to take this trade. Just that's kind of a mediocre trade. Let's just wait. Yeah. So we did trigger to the downside here. Probably to go back down to VWAP. So when I was shorting it here at 10.58, that's what I was hoping this candle. I was hoping for this candle. It just came a little bit later and I got stopped out. We'll try to short it at 90.25. Still haven't hit the target, so. $88 would have probably been the better short area. I'm looking at the 5-minute. Probably should have shorted it off this level here, but here we go. We're in. Now I need it to drop. Doesn't look like it wants to, though. Yeah. Okay, I thought that was actually a decent setup. Instead, we shorted at 400. Wow. Insta like 15 points. A tricky area, man. Okay, so we get this trigger lower here now. I'm gonna try to sell it here. Just hope it just dumps now. And I'll sell it again. Guess now I'm trying to sell it at 400. Hoping it comes back up to 400 at this point. We'll put this at 406. Okay, let's see if we can get a flush. Be great if it just works right now. Let me just get that flush. Doesn't look like it wants it to do it. I think at this point, I just need to move my break even, move it to break even, and I've taken on way too much risk on this trade. But I feel like it's gonna flush like any second now. Okay, here we go. Can we get the continuation? All right, we did. We got it. Okay, we're back at VWAP. What do we want to do here? We did hit target on the bearish candle. Oops. If this candle closes bullish, I will be buying at VWAP. Let's just see what it wants to do. Okay. Okay, pretty much just already hit the target there. Okay, this triggered lower here. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're starting to break down from this upward trend line. But think it's a high probability setup, so I'd rather take the buy down here instead if it wants to come back down. We're kind of oscillating back and forth here, so let's see what we're gonna do. Still in that bearish trade, by the way, that has not hit target or stopped out. So probably should also add this. Technically, this is another trend line, but we did kind of break through it here. Decided to short it here. Let's see what we go ahead and move it to break even. Either it wants to do the 15 points or it doesn't. All right, can we get the flush? Okay, well, it was a zero risk trade at that point, and didn't quite want to do it, so don't want to stick around, find out what's going to happen. This price action is very tricky. That would have been a stop if I had stuck around, so good management there. Now we did hit the bullish target at 388. I'm not really seeing a lot of like, oh my god, these are good A+ setups today, so this one might be a setup. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like any of it, to be honest with you. We can also potentially go back up, but like the fact that there's indecision, not knowing what to do in either direction, probably should just wait. Okay, we did trigger to the downside, so imagine we come back down to VWAP What's tricky is if you go on the 5-minute, you'll see that we have this cluster of the 8 and the 21 together, and it's acting as resistance at the moment. So if buyers want to get something going, they really have to go and push and close above these two EMAs. Okay, well, there it is. It actually hit target. So crazy. I think buyers just gave up there probably. They probably saw what I was seeing right here. But now buyers just bought it back up at at either 350 or VWAP. So I don't know. This price action is really silly. We did trigger higher here. Again, we're still below those EMAs I was talking to you guys about on the 5-minute. So maybe we take a buy at VWAP. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you have this thing going here, but we're now starting to break out. So we're probably going back up to 400 at this point. I might actually buy it here at 380. And that's where the 5-minute EMAs are located at the moment. So I'd love for it to come down to 380, get me in, and go test 400. See if that's what we're gonna do. Move it to break even. Okay, I locked in like 8 points. See if we can continue going higher. Okay, 8-point trade. Will I want to do that again is the question. See if it wants to go up now. Okay, move it to break even. We needed buyers to just step in right away. They didn't. They almost did. There's that flush. So we actually have a bearish trigger here. And there's the target. I might buy it at VWAP now at this point. See if we get a bounce off of VWAP. All right, can we get a bounce higher? Doesn't look like it. Okay, moved it to break even. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just don't. At this point, we'll try to buy it at 350. Which is like the final level of support too. I don't know if I like that either. We have VWAP right above our heads. I'm just thinking out loud here. What just a nasty range that we're in today. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it at 350 because this is very bearish now. Yep, there's the flush. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna hold, so I didn't buy it at 350. That is very disgusting. Ugh. At least we're breaking out of this range, I suppose, right? Because like this range has been too much. All right, let's see what we want to do here. I don't want us to get back in this range. Like, I was hoping we can just continue selling off so we can take a few shorts. Now we're back in this range again. I'm like, okay. Okay, we'll short it at VWAP. Can we come down? Is 350 gonna be? Yeah, 350 is gonna be a support. All right. We got like 3 points, 2 points, 3 points. Well, a short, if I would have held it off of VWAP, would have worked for 15, but like these levels are getting tighter and tighter. Let's draw some trend lines. Okay, we close above VWAP, but now we have all these EMAs above our heads, both on the 800 tick and the 5 minute. So not a very good setup either. Okay, so we did trigger higher, but again, look at that resistance. My goodness. Yeah, I'm not taking bullish trades here. I am waiting for us to break out. Just can't even take a bearish trade here either. Like, it's just so tight. Do I want to short it at VWAP? I don't think so. This is just such a tight range on either side. So if I did short it at VWAP, let's see what happens. I would have gotten in. $61.25, so we cannot go above 67.25. See if we get stopped out or if it works. And it has to go to, I think it would have worked. 47. We needed to go down to 46. We would have been off by 1 point for 15. But I would have moved my stop loss here to 53.75. And then we would have gotten it. Okay, well. Choppy price action today. Thinking about shorting it at 350. It would have, it needs to come down to 35. It would have worked, I think. I would have moved my stop loss to break even at this point. Probably would have. Let's see if it works. Yeah, this is so choppy. It doesn't even want to go down. Almost at the target. There it is. Okay. Well, that would have worked too, but man, they're not like the flow of these candles is so choppy. We did hit the target at 30.50. Question is, what do we do from here? Let me check on the volume real quick as well. Volume is still good. Just I don't know why it's so choppy. Okay. This did trigger higher. Not that we would take it, but now we have this new upward trend line. Also triggered lower right there. And the lower trade worked. The bullish trade stopped out. I think at this point, like, my bias should be more bearish anyway. All right, let's see what the next candle wants to do. think we've taken some pretty good trades despite this market being very difficult. And I think if you can learn to navigate when the market is this choppy, you can obviously trade in any environment, right? All right, at this point, I'm looking to see what we do if we come down to the standard deviation level or if we come back up to 350. Let's just see. Those are my two zones right now. The other thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is this huge 5-minute candle at 9:55 happened. It triggered higher and it never hit target. And look at where the 50% retracement is going to be, right around where this EMA is. So we could potentially see some buyers at 321.75, where this 50% retracement of this huge 5-minute candle is. So let's just see. That's one of my working theories right around here, that buyers might step in at 321.75. Okay, we're making our way down to that zone. Yeah, today was tricky, Tyler. Today was very, 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 very tricky. Okay, so we triggered lower here. And look where the target is, right around the area that I'm interested in potentially buying. Let's just see what we do. I might look to see what the where there's potential buyers right now. Let's see. MNQ bookmap. Okay. All right. Okay, there's that stop loss on that trade. Don't want to go bullish here either. So it's a sit on your hands situation. Right back at resistance. Okay, we're right back at VWAP. We're breaking through. I don't know where these buyers came from all of a sudden, but here we are. What's going to happen at VWAP? Are we going to... I don't even know if I want to take a short here. We're in the middle of these EMA clusters. So we also triggered bearish. Let's see. We hit the target on the bearish move. We're still in the bullish move. Okay, bullish move stopped out. It's crazy. You get all these buyers that bring it all the way back up to view up just for it to fail. Okay. Okay, we are approaching that level that I've been talking to you guys about. Let's see what we do here. Okay, we just tagged that 50% pullback on the 5-minute. See how this candle closes. Okay, I'm not going to be taking a long here. And I don't think I want to take a short here either. Gosh, it's like... technically the short is the one, is the trade that triggered, but... we are at a major level off the 5-minute, so I probably going to just wait. We'll try the long now. I think it wants to hold. I'm moving it to break even. Risk free now at this point. Okay. I will take that. I will take that. It's almost noon. I think I want to be calling it here, guys. This has been sort of a very, very choppy day today. Stock stats real quick. Divided my trades across 2 accounts. Made $665 on one account and $375 on the other. So we've made $1,040 including fees. Let's look at our potential win rate. I don't think it was that great today. I think my win rate today was around 46%. Which, again, the importance of trying to minimize the marginal trades, keep your losers small, and keep your winners at least twice as big. You'll still be profitable even though the win rate is only in the 40 percentile. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know today was really rough. You had to be very patient. There wasn't a lot of really good price action, but I will take the W. See you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And God bless.